Good morning, my friends. So today we are going to take that you learned last week. Oh, first of all, I hope you guys had a really nice weekend. Hope you had a nice, relaxing time, did something fun with your families. But today we are going to take your perfect vacation and turn it into a movie. Now, you've already turned it in, so you won't be able to edit your stuff. But what you can do is you can still open it up. And so we're going to open up Drive. And we're going up in our P7 elective folder, and we're going to open our presentation. So the first thing we want to do with our presentation is we want to hit the present button, and that's this one right up here at the top, the play button. So we're going to push the play button, and we're going to present on this device. We need to wait. If you have a lot of pictures and high quality pictures, it may take a minute to load. So you just need to be patient. Now, once it loads and there's nothing else on the screen, then we're going to take screenshots, and you guys know how to do that. We take and we hold down the power button and the home key at the same time, and we do that, and you can just swipe that out of the way, go to the next slide, take another screenshot, swipe it, go to the next one, and you're going to do that through your entire presentation. Once you've done that, all of those have now been saved to your camera roll, and we are going to use Premiere Rush. Now, a lot of you are used to using iMovie to do this. However, iMovie has this feature that automatically does something called Ken Burns. It makes your movies move. And I could show you how that would work. So if we were to open up iMovie and you were to put all your stuff in iMovie, do you see how as you go, it moves? It's kind of nice. It gives that sense of movement to your still images, but it's not my favorite thing in the world. Now you can come in here and you can turn off the Ken Burns effect by hitting disable Ken Burns, but for the most part, I don't really want to do that. So we're not going to use iMovie, and there is another benefit to using Premiere Rush. Premiere Rush automatically backs everything up online. Now, if you've never used Rush, when you log in, you're going to open up Rush. And what you want to do is it may ask you to log in. Now, do not, are we all listening carefully? Do not log in using your Google. It has an option that says log in with Google. Do not do that. You want to log in using your email. Log in using your Adobe account. So please log in using your Adobe account, and it's going to have you enter your MyTUSD email, and you hit join, and it'll ask you a question. It says, is this a personal or a business or school account? You're going to click the business school account. And so you're going to click on the school account, and then it'll ask you to log in using your MyTUSD email. You'll enter your email, you'll enter your password, and you'll be done. But the big part is you do not do what? Do not hit the login using Google button. That will limit you to only have 3 uploads, and we're going to need way more than 3 uploads. So make sure and log in that way. So the steps are, again, you're going to log in with your email to your Adobe, and then choose School Business, and then log in with your regular credentials. And it will take you here. And we are going to come here at the bottom, and we're going to hit plus, and we're going to add media, because we're going to add a brand new. And off of our camera roll, we're going to choose these in the order that we want them to appear. So there's my title slide, my 1, my 2, my 3, 4, 5, 6, and we just go all the way through and pick all of our things that we want all the way back to our thank you slide. Once we do that, we hit create. And it dumps it in here. All right. Now, before we do anything else, we are going to come up here to the top, and we're going to hit the home button. And we're going to hit this 3 dots right there. We're going to rename this, and we're going to call it, guess what? Call it Perfect Vacation. And we're going to rename it. Okay, and you see all these other untitled, these were things that I was just throwing together, and I just am going to delete them because I don't even know what they are now because I didn't bother naming them. I name all my other projects that I want to save, but the things that I just throw on quick and get rid of. And so I can come in here and just randomly delete from everywhere. Usually I don't do that. Okay, but we renamed it and we're going to open it again. And it takes us here. Now, you guys, if you pinch out like this, makes it a little bit easier for you to record and put things together. So then we can look at it and you'll notice that it doesn't automatically do the Ken Burns. All right. I know some people like the Ken Burns. That's why iMovie uses it all the time. But let's only add things that we want to add. You can do some transition and some movement in Rush, but Rush, like I said, saves everything to the cloud automatically. It's what it's doing right up here at the top. This little button up here at the top, the circle, is saving everything to the cloud so that I don't ever get messed up because my iPad fell out the window. Okay? Look at it's adding all those images to my Creative Cloud. Now, what I want to do next is I want to record my speaker notes as a voiceover. What's the problem? Well, I can't see my speaker notes. But what I can do here is I can swipe up from the bottom. I can grab my Google Slides, which is over here in my recents. I can grab that, bring it up here. Whoops, I don't want to stop it. We're going to go back. Rush. I can swipe up. I can grab it from here. Stop it. Rush. And I can snap it over here on the side. Now, I'll have to come up here to the top again and turn on my speaker notes, but I can even make this more narrow. Okay, look, now I can see my speaker notes and I'm going to record. So I click back over here, come up at the top, and I'm going to hit the plus button, which is now, I don't know if you can see it, down moved here at the bottom. Hit the plus and see this option, Voiceover. And we have this little red button right here that we're going to hit, and we're going to record that piece right there. So we're going to hit record, and we're going to say 3, 2, 1. Hello, my name is Joe Student, and I'm going to Bora Bora on my perfect vacation. Stop. I'm done. Puts it in there. Now I want to take that and make sure that I extend my title slide so it's as long as that. And I can go back and listen to it again. Hello, my name is Joe Student, and I'm going to Bora Bora on my perfect vacation. Now, do you see all these little lines down here? This wave form? See how those come up really high, but they don't hit the very top? That lets you know you have a good recording. If they're very, very low like this, it'll be very short. So if I do a recording and I'm whispering right here, I'm going to Bora Bora on my perfect vacation. Hi, I'm Joe Student. I'm going to Bora Bora. Okay, I come back in here. Joe Student, I'm going to Bora. I have a really good microphone. You won't get that same recording. I have my nice microphone hooked up to my computer, and so it's even picking up my whispers. But you would have very, very low levels right here, and you couldn't see the waves go up very high, and that would let you know that you had done a bad recording. So you want to get rid of that. Okay, now I'm going to get rid of that one. So now that I've extended that, I just go to my next slide. And again, I want to just start on my next slide here. And then all I have to do, once again, see the little microphone right here? I click on the microphone and it gives me that option, and I can hit record again. And I'm going to Bora Bora on a perfect vacation. We will fly first class to Bora Bora on United Airlines. It will cost $5,272. Okay, now, did you hear me kind of stutter at the end there? At that very point. Now, if I'm like, oh, I don't want that silence at the end, dollars, I can actually mess around with this a lot. I could cut this up and take out that piece, or I can take the very end, and where I have that bit of silence, I can just scrunch it in and get rid of that piece. Okay? So even though I have this weird pause in here, Now, if you want to play around, it's kind of cool, right? And I can cut things and mess with things, but I'm not going to do that right now. But you can do that. Now, what do I need to do? I need to take this, which was my second slide, and I'm going to, if it will play, there we go. I'm going to make that as long as that, right? Go to my next slide and record again. $72. This is my first class seat where I will be able to sleep all the way to Bora Bora. Stop. Okay, see how this works? Now, you're like, Mr. Halling said, this is a lot of work for just one day. Well, it's a good thing I'm not giving you one day. I'm going to give you 2 days. So you do not have to be completed with this until Thursday. And I am posting this video today on Monday because I wanted to give you some time. If you wanted to work on it, mess around with it, do better recordings. But please go someplace where you have a good microphone. If you have a set of headphones that have a built-in microphone on it, this would be good. Even if they're the little ones that plug into your ear, that microphone will be really good. Make sure it's not so loud that it's peaking out and like giving distortion, because you can get this weird if you get too loud. So don't do that. So once you've recorded all of those things, you want to make sure and hit your home key. Your home key is automatically going to make sure that it's saved. Your perfect vacation is saved. And that is all you have to do. So by Thursday, take screenshots, put your screenshots into Premiere Rush. You may have to log into Premiere Rush, and then do your voiceovers. Okay, that's all we're doing today. I will talk to you on Thursday, and we'll do the exciting next step of adding music. Have a great day, my friends.